recording yet.
That's funny because actually I was thinking like you should.
So, you're real?
I'm real. You're only fan. You're only fan, and it's me.
I could have swore I made you up.
I've been told that a lot.
You can't possibly be a real person. Yeah.
I've seen all of your stuff.
Yeah.
No, it's true though.
I know it is true. I'm like.
I'm your only fan.
Yeah, like you need to have a better bar for like what's worth your time and what's not, I think.
Ooh, I can't disagree with you there. It's fine though. It's fine.
Yeah.
We're having a good time.
We're having a good
time. I'm enjoying it. I enjoy the podcast. So.
Yeah. I'm glad. So for those who don't know, this is Miranda, my only listener. And by those who don't know, I guess I'm just talking to Miranda, my only listener. Real confusing. But anyway, we're in Nashville, right? Me and Kyle and Carl made a little trip and went and saw a little comedy show last night. Had you ever been to a comedy show other than my terrible comedy show?
No. Oh, I didn't even count that.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't. No one laughed all night.
I'd never been to a comedy show. Never.
Yeah. No. What was your experience like?
It was amazing. But like, okay, so, and you probably know this about me, I would think, but like I have somewhat of a reputation, I guess, for being very easily amused, like, which is why we're friends.
Yeah.
Obviously. Why I watch the podcast, why I'm your only listener. Because it's so easy to make me laugh. And I'm super easily amused. So I loved every second of the show. Like I couldn't stop laughing. Everyone was hilarious. My bar is very low, as you.
It is very low.
So low.
Yeah. Look, everyone was great, but look, if you don't like them, understand. It's because your standards are too high.
No, yes. Yeah. Lower your standards.
Lower them.
And you'll be a much happier person. But
And then there might just be some truth to that overall, I feel like. Even though you're just, saying it jokingly, it's like, maybe there's something to that.
Yeah. But yeah, Dusty Slay, right?
Yeah.
So funny.
We're having a good time.
We're having a good time. Super, super funny. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for
absolutely
bringing me into that experience. Yeah. Very, very happy about it. And happy you're here.
I'm happy
Welcome
I'm
to
here.
Nashville.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So now, but you are an artistic person,
I think so.
Well, yeah,
I like to think so.
You are.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. When did you start drawing and stuff? Because you do a lot sketches is basically what I've seen.
Yeah.
Of what you do.
Yes. Yeah. Big into the sketches. That's definitely my preferred medium. I started from very young age. Probably. I mean, all kids draw, right? But I got into the process of sketching and learning how to sketch, buying books and stuff like that that teach, quote unquote, you how to sketch from a very young age, 3, 4.
Oh,
yeah. And so that was my thing, even as a very little kid.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So have you all because I know for me, my thing's always been kind of writing. And I just kind of go through periods where I write and then periods where I don't, right? So is that your experience?
Oh, for sure. Unfortunately, I hate that. But definitely, when I was a kid, definitely sketched all the time. And then, I don't know, you go through periods where life's not that great or, things are whatever, and you're just not committing your time to the things you truly enjoy. So, for sure. Definitely had a lull for a couple of years probably where I haven't been sketching as much, and I'll go back to it from time to time or whatever, but just not for long periods, unfortunately. So
So you did some sketching the other day though.
I did.
So we're getting back into it now, which
trying
is
to get
exciting.
back into it. Yes.
Because like, you know, I feel like I feel like you're very good.
Oh,
You know?
yeah.
I mean, granted, you know, I think I might have that same bar that you do, you know?
No, and I think I told you this too, but like, unfortunately, what you're seeing is not even really like anything I would consider, like, on the scale of things that are like, you know, good versus not good that I'm capable of. You're not seeing anything I would consider good. Like, I've done much better work. So like, I think, I hate to say it, don't want to like toot my own horn or anything, but I think you would be pretty impressed, quite honestly, if you saw like what I can actually do. But
well, you know, hopefully eventually you can.
Oh, you will. Yeah.
Okay.
You'll see it. You'll see it. I actually meant to do like some sketching for not for you. I don't want to boost your ego or anything like that. But weird what? No, but I meant to, and then it just didn't happen. But it will. All in time. All in time. All in good time. So
that's awesome. That's super cool. Yeah. So so let's talk about, so whenever you went to school, you were initially going for more artistic route, right?
Oh, well, that was the plan. No. Yeah, I totally, from, again, very young age, my entire life, I had planned on like going to art school. That was the plan, up until the very point where I like started going to school, at which time, I guess, I was kind of steered in a different direction.
Yeah.
Big mistake.
Yeah, but
no one's listening because I'm the only listener. But perhaps one day somebody will hear this. And let me tell you, if anyone ever tries to suggest what you should study in college, don't listen to them. Listen to yourself and no one else. Because I'm now 29 years old, right?
Yeah.
I got my degree, business degree. I studied economics, and that was, oh God, a long time ago now. I'm so old. But I got my degree in economics, business degree, good solid degree, right? And here I am at 29 trying to go back to school now to study art. So I could have just knocked this out 10 years ago, saved myself a lot of time, but here we are.
Yeah.
So
at the same time, do you wonder if your appreciation for it would have been the same had you not like gone through the process of steering away from it and then now having to go back to it? Does that make sense?
I see what I see what you're saying, and I see what you would think of. I don't think
you don't think that would be the case for you.
No, not with that particular thing. Many things for sure, but not that thing.
Would you say that art, like, that's the thing you're passionate about, or do you think there's something else?
No. I think art's definitely at the top of the list. Like, creating art, appreciating art, generally speaking, like those are definitely up there. And then closely thereafter, maybe my passion or love for like animals, and then like nature, so on and so forth, being outdoors.
And like 300 down the list, other human beings.
Yeah, that's like so far down. Very, very low on the list. Like there's so much ahead of that.
So now you brought up art appreciation. So whenever you're like looking at like, how would you explain like why and how to appreciate art to someone? Like if you were to try to do that.
I mean, it's just about like looking at art and like letting yourself feel something as a response to that, I think. That's my opinion on that. I mean, I'm not stating that as like a fact or anything.
No, but I'm just getting your opinion.
But
no one's going to listen to this.
No one's listening.
Because my one listener, Miranda, is in the conversation. So.
But no. My opinion then is that it's just about like, if you look at it and you kind of think about what you're feeling, why are you feeling it, kind of maybe break that down. You don't have to even. I mean, you don't have to kind of consider it if you don't want to, but I think you can, and maybe learn something about yourself in the process.
But I think that's No, I think that's good, because I think, while that's not like the ultimate answer, right? That's your perspective on that answer. And I think there are a lot of different answers on, how art is appreciated and why you would do it and all. So no, I think that's a good answer. So
thank you.
Whenever you're making art, like, what do you find inspiration from that like gets you to do?
I mean, very much kind of along those same lines, not to sound like a broken record, but like it's just about like what you're feeling and how does that feeling like translate to something on paper. And for you it's writing, and I also I'm a fan of writing. Yeah, I like it too. Well, we talked about that,
we have.
But so when I'm thinking about like sketching, I kind of stop and like look inward really, and I'm like, okay, what am I feeling, or what is trapped inside? Like, it sounds so pretentious or stupid, but
I understand what you're saying.
What feeling is like inside? What's stuck? What can I dislodge and get it out? Like,
what needs to be expressed?
Exactly. So that's definitely 1,000%. Now, I mean, I'll do other stuff. I like to do and again, we talked about this, but like exercises, like sketching exercises, just to kind of flip the switch in my brain that kind of unlocks it, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Because I feel like that's totally a thing. I don't know. Have you done much like sketching or anything like that?
Not really. Like, I sketched some when I was like younger, but like I never really got back into it. I did a random painting like years ago. I don't know, 5-10 years ago. Yeah,
I'd be interested
to
appreciate.
It was fun.
Some art.
Yeah, you might have to lower the bar even for you to appreciate this piece of art. Okay, even for you might have to lower it.
It's like my 6-year-old niece, like drawings that she does for me. I'll be like, ooh, her talents are far superior to mock.
Yeah, pretty much, almost a guarantee.
Yeah, that's okay. I keep everything she gives me, so
that's why I just write. Yeah. Don't try and do too much of the drawing. I would like to, like, I feel like it would be fun because like in my journey, like really trying to look at this whole artistic approach and everything, because like personally I've found like art is very healing. Like I find it's very beneficial for myself, my psyche and all, but I do find myself wanting to be like, well, I want to learn how to paint, and like I'll never be great at it probably, but like just like I could get a little better, and that would be fun.
Yeah, I've always struggled with painting.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say struggled, and I can probably there's a thought within like kind of the art appreciation world that there's no such thing as good art or bad art, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Because it is all subjective.
Yeah, totally. So, but like at least as far as being able to kind of dislodge what's inside and get it out, I've never been able to successfully do so with painting as much as sketching. Yeah. So I've always wanted to learn more about painting and kind of get some techniques and stuff, but it's not happened yet.
Yeah, because that's definitely like in the one painting I've made, like I definitely had no idea what I was doing. Right, there was no technique. It was just I don't know what I was doing. I feel like having, even if it's like like that basic stuff, like what you got, as a kid with sketching, right? Where it teaches you. Kind of, it's like, it seems like it would be a little more comfortable process.
The exercises and things like that, the techniques. But it's always been kind of like intimidating to me. I don't know. And this is another thing I think that we probably talked about, or I've said maybe in passing before, but like, I don't like doing things I'm not good at.
Yeah,
it's a bad quality.
Yeah, but like I get that, like I understand that, because it's frustrating. So like, because it's like for me, like a lot of sports like came very easy to me growing up.
Yeah,
and so then when I would like golf, for instance. I hate golf because I'm terrible at it, right? But yeah.
No, I think I probably told you this. I tried golfing one time, like actual golf, and I'm pretty sure I threw the club on accident, like trying to hit it, and the club just went, and the ball didn't.
The ball did not move.
But the club.
300 yards on that club.
I got it on the green.
Got it on the green, shooting for bird.
So I can understand that. But with the painting, like I literally probably just over a year ago now.
Okay.
It's so sad. I went out and I bought all this painting stuff. I was like, all right, it's time. The time is now. I'm going to start painting.
Yeah.
I've not once opened a single, and they're there, like they're just judging me. The paints are staring at me and they're like, oh, you're such a loser. Yeah, exactly. And it's just so intimidating. And I think about it a lot. I'm like, oh, maybe today's the day. It's not today.
Yeah. I think that's something because like I feel like a lot of things, like especially if it's unknown or it's new, right, is intimidating. Like for a lot of people, right? There's people where they just don't get intimidated by stuff, but I don't think that's me and you, kid. But like I do feel like oftentimes like things aren't as bad as we think they're gonna be, and I think that once you start doing anything, what you find is you find you're able to get momentum. Right? Yeah. And then, I hope that's true. And then as that goes, because like, all right, so my challenge to you. I'm giving you a challenge.
Warn me. I didn't know that there was.
Is that within the next month or so, I think you should open up your paints. Okay. And at least put something on a canvas. I don't care if it's one red line and be like, there, I opened it and see I did it. But I think you should do that. Because I think like not only would I be surprised by what you're capable of, when you're talking about the sketching and everything, I think you would be surprised what you're capable of in the painting field, even with your limited, maybe knowledge of that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to now. I never back down from a challenge, so I'm gonna.
There we go, and it's on record.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. No one heard this. No one.
no one's listening.
No witness.
My one listener, Miranda. Hi, Miranda. Is not listening. Hi, Miranda. Oh man, that is funny. I will say that is one of my favorite jokes now since I've started this podcast. This is my one listener. Is
that fun? No, I can't tell if it's only funny to me because it's me. Like I don't know, every single time it gets me every time. And like I said, my standards are really low.
Very low. Yeah.
It's easy to make me laugh, but every single time you make that joke, it kills me. Like it's so funny. Yeah.
No, but like what I love about it is like people will be like, yeah, listen to your podcast, whether it's a friend, family, whatever, and they'll be like, yeah, so she's not your only listener, and I'm like, yeah, but you get this is just a joke. Why not?
It's so funny.
It's like it's more fun to just say it this way.
Yeah.
But I've had at least 5 or 6 people be like, hey, just so you know, she's not your only listener. I'm like,
that's so funny. Yeah. I wonder if they're trying to make you feel better or if they're just feeling unacknowledged. I don't know.
Yeah, see, that's the thing is I don't know.
But I think it's a funny joke.
Yeah, I like the joke. So,
I like the joke too. Yeah. Obviously. It's all about me.
Oh my God. Sorry, I just had a blank. Like, you ever get that where like you're like, oh, thought, nothing. What just happened? What just happened? I swear I have words and thoughts.
Like a specific.
I don't know. I thought I had I know I did. You said something, and it got something going in my head, and then
something about low standards.
No, it wasn't that. I don't think it was. I don't remember. Man, we probably better wrap this up since they're not going to be able to watch this much, and by they I mean my one listener Miranda, who's not gonna watch it. I am interested to see what the watch time ends up being with this one, since you're refusing to watch it.
I probably will watch it.
Yeah, because like I'm like 90% sure that like 75% of the watch time is you just watching it multiple times.
Before you got the microphones, oh my gosh.
Because you had to.
I did. Yeah. I had to go back and like listen to things.
So
I was like,
bad.
what?
Yeah.
What is he saying? I don't, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? You know, it's funny. No. So this podcast, I'll probably, and now I could be wrong. I don't know, but I think they'll probably have people like that will listen to it that normally wouldn't listen to it. Like, and that's sure. Yeah. Truly, I'm sorry. I'm sure that's true for all of your guests that like Justin's friends would like watch it, and they're not going to watch any of the other ones.
No, why wouldn't they? They don't know.
But no, because I don't know if I told you this, but this is kind of like a running joke at work. The podcast. Did you know?
No.
No, it's So I like when you started the podcast, I was talking about it at work. I was like, oh, my friend Mock is starting this podcast. Yeah. I think we were talking about like names or something like that. Like what's it gonna be called? Yeah. Oh, and I just thought, because you sent me that one day, you were like 2 peas in a pod, which is hilarious. Yeah. And then you said I'm sorry. I don't know why it's so funny to me being casting couch potato. Oh yeah, so that was so Justin's funny. Like name. He wanted it to be 2 peas in a podcasting couch potato. Oh. So the whole thing. It was all the whole thing. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, it was just building. Yeah. You sent me that or whatever, and I was just dying laughing. And we're kind of, because I'm so easily amused. Yeah, that happens. And I have such low standards. Well, so. No. So I brought this up at work, and then somehow this passing comment I made that my friend Mock is starting a podcast became this like really weird thing, and now it mutated, right, and it grew. So now it's just this thing about like, oh, it's Miranda's podcast. So no matter what we're talking about at work, someone will be like, oh, well, did you talk about that on your podcast? every day, it gets brought up somehow or another. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe they'll listen to this. I'm not sure. Maybe they will. Yeah. It's because this true. One actually is my podcast. It actually kind of. So I know. Yeah. So this might get some views for that reason. Wow. I don't know. I'm sorry you're gonna lose a lot of friends. That's hilarious. They're like, oh, I don't think we're going to hang out with that Miranda girl anymore. She's scared of painting. Ugh. She's scared of painting, has very low standards. Very low standards. She's friends with this crazy guy. Really not a redeeming quality. Yeah. No, nothing. Not a single one. I can't think of anything. I can't either. And it's not because my mind went blank. It's because there's nothing to think about. There's nothing. Yeah, that's understandable. It's fair. So, yeah. But like, I mean, not only is that joke fun for me, but like it is, like it's been very encouraging for me, like knowing, okay, someone is listening to it, right? Yeah. From day one, like, you've been very supportive, whether it was you drove in from Nashville to Knoxville to see my live show that I did, which was like the sweetest thing ever, because I think we can both agree, not worth the travel. No, I had a good time. The last 5 minutes or so was just like a shit show. Just bad, yeah. Well, luckily that never even got on camera, so we're good. Kerwin comes up and he kicks the drink, and he's yelling about your dad who's standing right there. Right there. And then they started taking the microphones. It was just kind of a. What are you gonna do? Yeah. But it was fun. But no, I had a great time. Yeah. I had a great time. I thought it was funny. Yeah. Haley was funny. You not so much. Haley was very funny. Haley was hilarious. Haley was polished and funny. Yeah. No, seriously. She was great. I would have thought that she does stand up generally. Yeah. No, that's the first time she had ever done it. It was very impressive. How. She maybe found a calling or something though. I don't know. You should tell her. I've been encouraging her. Oh, good. Good. Yeah, because that was hilarious. So,
Yeah, because she's good. She's got some good stories. Her structure and how she puts it together.
So good. Yeah, so good.
Way better than my I'm all over the fucking place. You know? Totally different. But no, I do appreciate you, like, and like your friendship and everything. You know I love you. Like I cherish you. And so, but you know, if anybody knows how the end of the podcast goes, you do. You've watched all of them. So, you know, tell me somebody who inspires you.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay.
You had one job.
I know. Well, technically, no. You gave me another assignment, which I also forgot, and we didn't even do it.
But
so
that's okay.
Fine. Someone who inspires me. No one, literally not a single person. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Can I say myself?
As a matter of fact. So probably, I guess my dad's gonna, you know, I know that like everyone
seems to be bragging on their dad.
Yeah. Everyone says their dad, but yeah. So for me, definitely my dad. He's just like a very creative person.
Yeah.
He is very like motivated, and he's also something that I think is like the coolest thing is what, you know, he's like in his 60s now. Sorry, Dad, calling you out, but you know, he's in his 60s now. But he still has this like almost, again, this is gonna sound bad, but like a child-like almost enthusiasm and like optimism. Like, and it's not always true. We all have our moments where we kind of get down in the dumps, but like he definitely has like an optimistic streak. Like he can see so much potential, which I think I might have gotten that from him. And I know that you knowing me, you're like, you're not optimistic. You're like, what are you talking about? Which is, it's true in a lot of ways, but like I think I see a great deal of potential in things, and I probably got that from my dad. I think. Like you, I see so much potential in you.
Look, it's not there, but maybe one day.
See? And so this you could probably thank my dad for, because honestly, But how about you, Mark? No one's ever done this. No one's ever turned it around on you.
Oh, and asked me who's been inspirational to me. You're right. Nobody has ever done this.
Oh, how does it feel?
All of a sudden, I'm on the spot.
Feel?
And like, I really want to say my dad, but it's like everybody says that. So, man.
Generic answer. What a loser.
I know. So I'm not gonna go with that answer. Let me seriously try and think. Because it's like I don't want to go with like someone who's inspired me that I don't know, right? You know, because like, you know, growing up, like doing, you know, being interested in comedy, obviously there's different comedians.
Oh yeah. Stuff. Norm, is he number one?
Yeah. Maybe Jerry Lewis, actually. So I grew up as a little kid watching Jerry Lewis and Dean Martin movies. And to this day, I love them. I love them. Yeah, I love them. Like there's one, it's the first movie they did together. It's called My Friend Irma. And at one point, so they're running like this orange juice stand. So Dean Martin is out front, of course, you know, dealing with the people. And Jerry Lewis is in the back, just like, you know, squeezing. And he's like, how come every time we get a job, Dean, I end up deformed, you know? Or and then like, man, it's like I will literally just anytime like I happen to be juicing something, like that pops in my head, right? Gosh. All right. Someone who's inspired me. I'm gonna go with Ryan Ball. So Ryan I met him in like 8th grade. At the time I was still very shy, you know, didn't really talk a lot. But like he really just, you know, he's been a good friend to me. And like I was able to feel free to be myself and learn who I was with him, you know, in that. And, you know, man, he is someone who has always just been very driven. I'm someone who has very much I'm going with the flow of things. And now I'm trying to be driven, you know, but like just seeing, you know, like he's doing his own business now and and all. He's been very inspiring to me. You know, just being a friend and seeing all the things that he's accomplished.
Okay.
And so
That's
Ryan
nice.
Ball and your dad, which name? Do we get a name?
You want my dad's? It's Jeff Pedigo.
Jeff Pedigo. I actually knew that. I knew that from.
I'm sure you did. Yeah.
From
you know.
Whatever.
I thought you were doing that for the benefit of your one viewer,
my one listener,
Miranda.
Yeah.
So that they're filled in.
Yeah, exactly.
She's filled in.
That's
on
true.
my dad's name.
Valid.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so Jeff Pedigo is the name, and he's inspiring you.
And he's inspiring me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
I like to.
All right.
Like to hear that. I'm sure.
Well. Now we're gonna do a little clap.
We're having a good time.
We're having a good time. Go see Dusty Slay if you don't know. This means the joke is over. All right.
We're not sponsored by Dusty Slade.
We are not.
But we could be.
We're working on it.
We're
All right. Well, that's it for this week. Till next time, kids. Deadbeat Dad, over and out.
Losing my outlaw attitude. I'm gonna sit on the couch and just cuddle with you. Baby, I sure do love you. I'm gonna be looking for a weekend coming. Stay home every Saturday night. Every night I'm working on my last good time. Oh, tonight I'm working on my last good time.